Hi, my name is Jacqueline Dandino, and I am the Executive Artistic Director of the Arcata Playhouse, a small art center located here on the coast of California, deep in the heart of the Redwoods. Every year we do the Playhouse Family Fun Series, where we bring artists from around the world to our small theater. We then invite school children to come and see those performances. This year is a little different, but we're so excited to be able to engage with performers throughout the world. So, let's get ready to Zoom. Today we're staying in Humboldt County, right here with Lyndsey Battle.
Hello, my name's Lyndsey, and I'm excited to be here today and share a couple stories with you and a couple of songs. And I want to talk a little bit about my family, because I think we've all been hanging out with our families an awful lot lately. And it's gotten me thinking a lot about my family and the people that I love. And I feel like my family is really unique because I'm adopted, which means I don't know anyone who I'm related to aside from one special person, and that's my daughter. Her name is Vela, and she's here. Do you want to come say hi, V? No, she doesn't want to come say hi. So I know Vela, and I'm related to her, but being adopted has also given me a unique perspective on who my family is. And there's a couple really special people that are my brothers and sisters that I got to kind of choose to be my brothers and sisters. And so I want to share a couple songs that I've written for them. And the first one is going to be about my friend Pirate Nikki, who's my sister. And when I first met Pirate Nikki, she was out at sea a lot, and she sails on tall ships. One in particular that's a Norwegian tall ship called the Kaisei. And the Kaisei goes out to the Pacific Gyre to study all of the plastic that accumulates there, microplastics, and also there's these things called ghost nets, where nets that are left in the ocean, they'll be tumbling around on the ocean and they'll like run into other nets that are tumbling around in the ocean, and then eventually you get these like big gigantic masses of nets. And Pirate Nikki goes out into the ocean and like puts little trackers on these ghost nets and kind of sees where they end up and figures out how plastic's moving around in the ocean. And when I first met her, I was thinking, wow, like you have to be really brave to just get on a tall ship and sail out into the middle of the ocean, you know? And that would be hard for me because I don't think I'm that brave. And to be on a boat with people that sometimes you don't know. And I was just thinking about Pirate Nikki and how it would be really tough maybe to fall asleep on a boat in the middle of the ocean. So I wrote a song about her, and it's called The Pirate Song. And my friend Alex is gonna come and help me play it for you right now. It's about how pirates go to sleep. And let me make sure that I'm in tune, because it's kind of cold in here. And my ukulele doesn't like the cold. And neither is your bass, huh?
Nope.
Basses and ukes both don't like the cold. Here we go. One. I once met a pirate who was awfully young. She sailed around the world more times than circled the sun. And I asked her how she slept without her mother nearby. She sang to me her favorite pirate lullaby. Yo ho, and a bottle of bubbles. Cast aside into the wind and exhale all your troubles. The ocean rock you gently as you wait that's how a pirate goes to bed. Yo ho, and a bottle of bubbles. Cast a sigh into the wind and exhale all your troubles. Let the ocean rock you gently as you lay down your head. And that's how a pirate goes to bed. Yo ho, and a bottle of bubbles. Cast a sigh into the wind and exhale all your troubles. Let the ocean rock you gently as you lay down your head. And that's how a pirate goes to bed. Yo ho, and a bottle of bubbles. Cast a sigh into the wind and exhale all your troubles. Let the ocean rock you gently as you lay down your head. And that's how a pirate goes to bed. That's how a pirate goes to bed. That's how a pirate That's Vela on the wake up. That was her duty today to wake us up.
Thanks, V.
Nicely done, V. So that's my song about Pirate Mickey. And I wanted to tell you another story about my brother, Bob. They call him Hurricane Bob out here because I'm from Florida. I was born and raised in Florida, which is very, very far away from here. It's like 3,000 miles away from here. And I met Bob, I think when I was 17. And I don't really necessarily remember meeting Bob. He was just kind of, once I met him, he was just kind of my brother and always there. And he and I lived in several different places in Florida together. One of them was a commune in Pensacola. And then he later moved out here to caretake for another commune that's out in Siskiyou County, or maybe Trinity. I think it's in the Siskiyou Wilderness. And it's called Black Bear. And he was there overwintering. And Bob is like probably the most practical person that I've ever met in my life. And he can fix anything. And he's always calm and always has his wits about him. And he later moved off the commune and he's still living up there on the Salmon River. And one time V and I were out there visiting, and I don't know if you've ever been out to the Salmon River, but it's very beautiful wilderness out there. And to go there, you pass through Willow Creek and you go out the 96, past Hoopa, and you really feel out there when you're out there. And we were visiting Bob for maybe like a week or so. And then we went to go leave, and then we said our goodbyes and everything and got in my car, and my car wouldn't start. And I was like, okay, well, that's awkward. You know, we've just said our long goodbyes to my brother, and now we can't get off this mountain. So Bob came to the rescue, and he took us all the way to Fort Jones, which is probably like a 3 hour, was about 3 hours, 3 hour drive one way to go buy a new starter for my car. And then we drove all the way back, and Bob installed the starter, and I brought my ukulele along with me. And Bob was telling me stories about Bigfoot on the way to Fort Jones and back, and like showing me some cool caves and stuff where it's rumored that like Bigfoot hangs out there. And he was telling me a story about an elder that he met down at the beer tree at Forks of Salmon, and that the elder was telling him that Bigfoot is people. And I was thinking about that and was like, I could get with that. Bigfoot's totally people, you know, like he's one of us. And how annoying it must be that people are just trying to track him down all the time. Maybe he just wants to chill and be by himself. So anyways, the whole way to Fort Jones and the whole way back, Bob was helping me channel the spirit of Bigfoot, telling me more Bigfoot stories. And I got to write this song about Bigfoot, and probably would have never written it if it wasn't for my brother Bob. So we're gonna play that song for you now.
Walking through the forest, much to my surprise, facing towards the east, to the sunrise, I saw a footprint of an unusual size and caught a glimpse of a creature out the corner of my eyes. He was fumbling with the laces of a big old boot, sitting on the edge of a redwood root. He threw up his hands and said, "Hey, don't shoot, I'm people, I'm people."
Bigfoot, he's people, leave him alone. Bigfoot, he's people, the forest is his home. Bigfoot, he's people, leave him alone. Bigfoot, he's people, the forest is his home.
So hard to find, he lifted up his boots into the sunshine, where I could see his most clever design. And his soles were chiseled footprints just like yours and mine. No more banana slugs stuck in his toes, no more people wondering where he comes and goes. All that Bigfoot wants you and me to know is he's people, he's people.
Bigfoot, he's people, leave him alone. Bigfoot, he's people, the forest is his home. Bigfoot, he's people, leave him alone. Bigfoot, he's people, the forest is his home.
Stuck in his toes, no more people wondering where he comes and goes. All that Bigfoot wants you and me to know is he's